Hey everyone, welcome back.
It's exciting to think about those numbers, absolutely.
And every good community has its foundation, right?
Unless that's the kind of comic convention it is.
Makes sense.
It's like the opening scene of a movie.
Absolutely.
It's like that old saying.
For sure.
It's about making your video discoverable. Right?
Yeah. It's like giving your video a VIP pass to the front row of search results.
Probably not.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground already.
And the journey's just beginning. It's like we've prepped the soil, planted the seeds,
Yeah.
but now we need to make sure those YouTube sprouts get the care and attention they need to flourish.
Okay, I'm loving the garden analogy. And speaking of nurturing growth, the next strategy is all about consistency.
Right.
The video compares a YouTube channel to a friendship.
Yeah.
You can't just drop in once a year and expect things to stay strong.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about building trust and anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
Think about your favorite TV show. You get excited because you know when that next episode is coming out. When viewers know what to expect from you and when to expect it,
Right.
they're much more likely to subscribe, turn on notifications, and become part of that core community you're building.
Makes total sense. And speaking of community, the video also emphasizes promotion
Oh, absolutely.
beyond just YouTube itself.
Yeah.
Collaboration is key.
Huge.
They make it sound like a big YouTube party, and I am here for it.
Collaboration's huge. It's like tapping into a whole new network of potential viewers who might have never even stumbled upon your channel otherwise.
Right.
But, and this is key, it needs to be strategic.
Okay.
It's not just about reaching out to anyone with a camera.
Right.
It's about finding creators whose content complements yours, whose audiences align, and where there's genuine synergy.
Yeah, it's like finding those perfect puzzle pieces that just click into place.
Exactly.
You mentioned audience alignment, and
Yeah.
that reminds me of the next strategy engagement.
Yes.
What I love about this one is that it's a two-way street.
Absolutely.
It's not just about views, it's about building real connections.
Absolutely. It's about turning passive viewers into active community members.
Right.
Responding to comments, giving shout-outs, hosting Q&As, even just that little thumbs up on a comment. These things go a long way in showing your audience that you're not just talking at them, you're with them.
Yeah.
And that kind of connection, that's gold.
You know, it makes me think of
Yeah.
those creators who have their inside jokes with their communities.
Right.
It creates this feeling of belonging, like you're in on something special.
Exactly. It goes back to that sense of community we talked about at the beginning
Right.
and that strong foundation. It translates to more views, more shares, and a much more engaged audience overall.
Now, on to a topic that used to make me feel a bit overwhelmed.
Okay.
But this video actually reframed it in a really cool way. Analytics.
Yes. Instead of seeing it as this big, scary spreadsheet, think of it as your YouTube treasure map.
Ooh, I like that.
It's telling you what's working, what's not, and where to focus your efforts.
I love that. So walk me through it.
Okay.
What are some of the key things we should be paying attention to?
Well, we've talked about watch time, right?
Right.
Analytics can show you exactly where people are tuning out of your videos,
Interesting.
which can be invaluable feedback.
Okay.
Maybe a certain segment is too long, maybe the energy dips, maybe it's just not resonating, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can then use that data to inform your future content.
So it's not just about seeing the numbers.
Right.
It's about understanding what those numbers are telling us about how people are experiencing our content.
Yes.
It's like having X-ray vision into your own videos.
Exactly. And the more you understand those patterns, the better equipped you are to adjust your strategies, double down on what's working, and ultimately create content that truly connects with your audience.
So we've been through a lot. What does it all boil down to for someone who, wants to make it on YouTube?
It really highlights how much goes into a successful channel. It's
Yeah.
easy to think it's just about the videos themselves, but it's more than that, isn't it?
Yeah. You have to know who you're talking to, make content that grabs them. A&D, use all the behind-the-scenes tricks, the SEO, the thumbnails. It's a lot to keep track of.
And let's not forget that building a community around your work can make all the difference. Engagement is key.
Definitely. It's about making that connection with your viewers, right?
Yeah.
Turning them from passive watchers into, active fans.
Exactly. So for everyone listening, think about this. If you had to pick one thing from today's deep dive to focus on, just one, what would have the biggest impact on your channel this week?
Love that. There's always something to learn and try, especially on a platform like YouTube that's always changing. And most importantly, have fun with it. Thanks for joining us in this deep dive, everyone. See you next time.